Hello, everybody. This is Love from Above from your Sibling Spirit Guides. I'm Maureen, and this is my brother.
Hey, Maureen, hey, everyone, this is Brian.
Hey, Brian. We're so happy to be here. If you can believe it, on this podcast, we share daily channelings we receive from star beings, ascended masters, mythical beings who really exist, and occasionally our ancestors. And today's topic is Turn on the Light. Awakening to your higher self. This episode reveals that humanity already has access to a powerful inner light. We simply need to become consciously aware of it and learn to work together to let it shine. Isn't that a beautiful topic, brother?
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. I mean, we get a lot of messages like this, but these, I think, compiling I think will resonate with everyone.
Yeah, so a reminder to our listeners for these podcasts, we go through our archives and search for a similar topic. So the first message is from August 8th, 2025, attuning to the higher self. Brian, you want to kick us off?
Sure. We host a volume of beings attending in our circle at this present time. Whom would you care to speak with? And you said Thoth, and then you heard laughter. They said, Darling child, the master is withdrawn from your presence. We bring forth another who can speak. Hello, it is I, darling. I, beloved child. We have met in our illustrious past. We coursed through these plains together, though you do not remember or carry the presence of our energetic time together. The foothold, as it were, into the deeper knowing of oneself is the well found to access. All this ceaseless form of energy never dies, though your connection to the fount can be severed. This is the cause of your death. This ever-present light bubbles up from the surface of your energetic body. Oh, how we wish your scientists and physicians studied more than just the physical frame. When they move beyond what is only seen and felt, new levels of discovery will course through humanity. This shall be revolutionary, and the time and this time nears and mirrors your own time frame. For when the general populace realizes the extent of the ever-present fount, and just pausing there, fount, if you're not familiar, because I wasn't, it's a term for fountain or spring. But anyway, so you can access this energy on a daily or moment to moment basis. You do this already. The difference would be to consciously be aware of what your higher self naturally attunes to. This is the following step in your personal evolution. It's like humanity has been stumbling around in the dark. They've made they've they've made their way, found foodstuffs in the kitchen, rested in the bedroom, and even entertained others in the living room. The time is ripe for humanity to turn on the light and be consciously aware of their correlation between their thoughts and their actions. And you asked for to provide another analogy. Say you walk around your house with your shoelaces undone. This could be done, but the hazard for danger is always present. You could escape calamity, but it's more often than not that you stumble and fall. Pick yourself up, stumble and fall. The solution is simple. Look down, tie your shoelaces. The same is true with regards to equanimity of thoughts and awareness of emotions. We say no more. Wow. I did like the first one too about the stumbling around in the dark and it's time to turn on the light. But there was something that I really resonated with me. Well, of course, how they wish the scientists
Yeah.
and physicians studied more than the physical frame, and they say that this revolutionary concept or breakthrough is going to come sometime soon. And then, but I didn't understand. It mirrors your own time frame. Does that
It's
mean
going to
like
come within, it's going
your
to come within
lifetime?
my, yeah, within my
Okay.
lifetime. We're going to see this within my lifetime.
Okay.
And I think we're already starting to see it. I think the AI revolution, because then that begets the question about consciousness. And, what is consciousness? Who can have consciousness? So I think it's expanding, scientific view beyond the physical body. But yeah, I love the analogy, of we're already doing this. We're already doing this, but we're not really consciously aware, attuning our thoughts to our actions and being able to switch on the light and be able to see, how one links to the other, right?
Yeah, and I think the other key is they mentioned at the end, the thoughts and the awareness of emotions. Mm.
Yeah.
So that's that's the other key to that. So, but yeah, I think it's beautiful message. So go ahead. We could cover this one. Do you want to cover the next one is from August 17th to 2025, prayers for the unified whole.
Yes, please. Let's have prayers for the unified whole. Okay, so, oh, darling children of tomorrow, we wish to remind you of the presence, the ever presence of today, the worries, the wants, the hopes, the desires, yield forth, careen forth with energetic spirals. Oh, how we wish for humanity to unite their singular life force to accomplish what they are capable of. It is as if you were individual bulbs not attached to the socket. Let us refine our analogy. The light of one dim-witted bulb cannot cast the glorification, the illusion of the ever-present one. It requires a unified presence. Only then can the thought process of many bring forth a greater goal of the whole. Work together, people. This is the nugget of our esteemed message. Working together for the unified whole. This is rarely accomplished, even within your small familial structures. A singular goal can unify nations, planets, galaxies. We request, little one, that you begin at once with your own individual prayers for the unified whole. You have understood our message. We retreat. Brian, good reminder because I forgot to pray for the unified whole. But yes, we should all be sending prayers out for the unified whole, correct?
Yeah, and it's so true that, I mean, I think we were talking about this, in the World Cup matches that have been going on and that the it's amazing to see these different countries chanting and getting and you know, all just so hyped up for the game, but and chants and songs and dances and crying and but it's been amazing. And it's sort of like we talked about that the power of when people come together and focus on something like that. But I don't know if there's a lot more to that, obviously, but that's one thing that comes to mind. But we were talking off the air about that. So, but yeah, I think there's a lot of power to that. Don't you agree?
Yeah, and I love how they say that, even this is rarely accomplished, even within your smaller familiar structures. And Brian, I'm telling you, that's something I think we should be proud of for our family because we don't let the drama be, yeah. And I think our grandmother, our beloved grandmother who's long passed, set the tone. She's like, there's no fighting. There's no fighting. So, yeah. So that's important as well to be part of a unified whole with your family, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, who wants any craziness in your family? It's just keep it cool. But all right, so I'll go on the next one, September 30th, 2025, paths to balance and self-connection. We wait patiently for that tension you provide to our surfaces. That's an interesting statement, Moreno. We shall commence our unification with this body now. Oh, darling one, let us begin with the obvious choice, and that is to honor you and your beloved brother for the coursework you have completed. Oh, darling children, we admonish you for not recognizing the strength of your ultimate selves. We shall continue the light that encircles the holy frame of any generalized being should be equally distributed between the head and the feet. This distribution is important for uh, channeling the energetic source in the fullness in which it is originally intended. The channeling entry point is different for each unique individual. Some absorb the light through their ears, listening for the heavenly sounds of their Almighty One. Others may utilize their hands and implement the one's greater glory in their craft and skill work. So others, like yourself and your brother, use intuitive channels to draw the light within. You can see the ultimate path of your beloved patterns through these portals. The door upon which you utilize to pull and access the light is important, like a door in your own heavenly abodes. The more the door is used, the easier it is to facilitate opening wide. Knowing the manner in which you serve the Creator provides a greater impetus for you to connect in a deeper way. We provide some examples. Say you struggle to find a balance within your life. Should you be a creative artist and use your hands to implement the greater glory of the one within your life, utilizing your hands in a familiar fashion will bring upon the balance that you seek. For you, dear one, should you feel unsettled, disturbed, or otherwise out of line, you must connect with the meditative self. In this way, you shall seek the balance that you wish to obtain. The brother's portion of this is a bit trickier. He utilizes both his hands, his heart, and his mind. With such beings, the trick, as it were, is to find the appropriate solution for that particular task. Like a baby whose cry does not determine whether it's wet or hungry or otherwise disturbed, one must circle through the appropriate corrective patterns before finding the appropriate solution. As you can see, it's not as simple as your own unique case. These are important words of wisdom. When we are done, consider them, the implications of them within your life. We retreat now. Very interesting. So, yeah, there's a lot to cover. I guess what resonates with you, Maureen?
Well, I would say I have a question. Like for me, well, first of all, I think it's so interesting, like that you think of like an artist, whether it's like a singer. So say a singer, you're a famous singer, and that, that's your way to connect with the one creator is through your voice. So for me, when I'm unsettled, disturbed, I absolutely know that. Like for me to connect, I just get like in a really floaty space. So my question for you is, did you realize that you connect via the hands, the heart, and your mind? Did you know that?
No, no. I mean, I know the hands is a thing where we've talked about this. There was a prior podcast we talked about, you know, lying in bed and having your arms out and getting worked on in that regard. And that's something that, so they're definitely working through my hands. The heart I get, and I guess the mind side, but yeah, I wasn't really aware of that. So, but they said these are important words of wisdom and, to factor this in. So I don't know, like their example with the baby crying, like it's interesting to understand like what I do with this moving forward. I'm not sure, but I'll have to think about that.
Yeah, for me, like when I think of the hands, obviously, you are receptive with the hands for receiving energy, but I think of like you working outside, you working in the garden. I mean, I think that's also a way for you to like bring in the light through those chores that you love. And obviously the heart, all the care and the love that you spend with your family and your loved ones. And obviously there's an intellectual portion too, but it's fascinating. I mean, it goes with the last one that this is like, us stumbling around in the dark. It makes perfect sense, but I've never really thought about this before this session. Can you see that connection?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah. So I'll go into the next one, which is our closing from November 26, 2025. And this is about the ultimate self. We shall attempt to educate you and the brother about the shifting dynamics that presently occur on this planet. You may feel the ulterior pull on the left side of your body as we drag you through space time. Rest assured, your physical frame is well cared for. Oh, darling children of the ever present one. It concerns us so little attention is paid to the ultimate self that services your entire being. Imagine a car running without a battery, a printer unplugged from the outlet. Nothing can exist without the approval of the ultimate self. We prefer the word ultimate self. Many of your inner dialogues use other words. Imagine if you were a child who could see a photo of what you would look like as an old man, an old woman, an old person. That would be the trajectory of your life's pattern in the physical form. The ultimate self is the final destination for all beings. The ultimate self connects intrinsically with the ultimate one who serves all mankind. Your kind and generous nature is a beauty to witness. We shall be near. So, most people use the phrase higher self. So, but you think about it, ultimate self, that's, come on, that's higher than even the higher self, right?
Yeah, yeah, I like it. I have to use that moving forward. But I didn't get do you feel the ulterior pull on the left side of your body as we drag you through space and time? That's I didn't understand that, but I'm sure, like they said, it's
Well,
rest assured your physical frame is well cared for. But
yeah, so reminder for our listeners, that's how I know. That's how I know that I'm supposed to channel is I literally physically feel a rocking sensation. So apparently they're dragging me through space time. That's why I'm feeling it. I don't know.
is it more on the left side or no? You're just saying it's just
No, but it's sometimes it is different. Like I got used to it. The first beings we channeled with for like the first 11 weeks were called Aura, and then like they left us and I started channeling from other beings, and like I could, so different beings can connect in different ways, or sometimes it does feel differently. But yeah, I like, for example, yesterday morning I channeled, but yesterday night I got into bed and I was like, oh, I could feel the rocking, and I was like, oh, someone wants to. And I can feel it during the day too. I have to be like paying attention to the ultimate self, and not being oh gosh, I got to go to the grocery store. Oh, I need to finish this chapter. Oh, I have to be still and centered. But yeah, interesting, interesting, dragging through space time, right? But
yeah, yeah.
yeah. So, any final thoughts on this one, brother?
No, I think it's been enlightening for me. I hope it's been enlightening to all of you as well.
Yeah, we'll give you a glimpse to our next podcast, which is entitled The Paperclip in Your Purse, Claiming the Power Within. So until next week, thank you all for listening.
Bye, everyone.